Okay, so let's not waste any time. I'm really tired today, so we have good news. Today was supposed to be the release of the new trailer for the new identities. Luckily, I wake up pretty well. I didn't wake up. I'm still awake from yesterday, and guess what? They released the trailer, and I'm still awake. So let's watch it. So they work as intended. As like anyone was expecting. He's wearing the armor. Pretty much the same skill as the first one skill for the boss. Second skill here, take the heart, yeah. Third skill here. Third skill is this one, right? But I have aura around them, which means that you need to stack it up the same way as like similar to Furiosa, so you can use the empowered version of skill 3. And once you do, she will change forms. And her skill set is pretty much full, so you have all the max potential for pretty much. In the animations, it seems to be a bleed identity as obvious as it is. She has a dodge apparently, right? It's a dodge here. Yeah, she has a dodge. Though you can see a lot of her solos with falls from now on. Her Empower S3 version here, which is an AoE. Which is pretty good AoE. You can target 3 enemies, which is gonna do a lot of fucking damage. She's gonna be the stable for new bleed, sure. Then we have Honglu, the introduction of a nurse father here. Please make sure to char him. The nurse fathers and apprentice are very important for the future of the game. They are pretty much the new core identities for some of the teams. For example, the sinking team with a little bit of a poise. Yeah, they're pretty good, right? And now we get the new bleed identities here. Will be very essential for the bleed team. As a follow-up attack there, as you can see, is in power S3 here. You can target up to 3 enemies. Hold your horses, you're gonna see why. So it can buff the false here if he uses probably the defensive skill or some skill. He'll buff false S3 here. You'll probably see some crazy damage from this duel. Defensive skill or dodge, whatever. Follow-up attack, I guess, or assist guard probably. If he gets stagger, he pretty much skip the stagger phase, same way as the nurse father Isang. So he will skip the stagger phase. So yeah, it's pretty insane. All right, he pretty much will skip that phase and ignore the stagger the same way as the nurse father Isang does. Once you do, his attack will change here to the empower version, this one here. It's probably an extra skill, the same as Isa. I don't know if this is actual S3, probably it's the S3. But yeah, gain more coins here as you can see. But yeah, Pretty cool and this stable new unit for Bleed team. So if you guys are wondering if they're worth the char or not, they're 100% worth. Like, don't make a mistake like me and don't char like one of the most important units, you know, for certain teams. Make sure to shard them, alright? Make sure to shard them and your life will be a lot easier. So there is the new 2 identities that will be releasing next week. It will be a dual banner, as you can see here. Yeah, it's a dual banner. So you either have a chance to get both of them, or get one of the each here. I highly would recommend either sharding them or at least try to get one of them to make your life easier. Alright? Once you get it, then wait for the new interval, which will introduce probably 2 more new Nurse Father. Probably. It's a big if, you know, but it's pretty sure that it's gonna be Nurse Father. Like, I don't see them releasing the Nurse Father or other time slot available here. Like, where the fuck you guys think they would release the other Nurse Father, which is the thumb one? Either they release it here, which is the best perfect window here, or either they release like whatever. They release in between the dead week, which is this week here, before the capstone identity. Either here or here. I don't think they're gonna release it here. This one is the pre-identity, seasonal identity. This might be like one of the final seasonal identities. But yeah. Then we're gonna get the Walpurgis sign and immediately go off into the into them. Alright? So yeah. I highly recommend waiting and see for the next new identities. You still have like a time to pull for them. For example, you still have a time to pull for Gregor. If you can, I would hold your pulse until they announce the next 2 identities, which likely one will be free and the other one is summonable, aka shardable only. But luckily for us. So yeah. This time around, both of them are banner units, so you cannot get one of them for free, which sucks, but yeah. So good luck if anyone's planning to pull for them. They are pretty damn good. They are looking very stacked for a duel, and this new identity here probably might be the newest and best identity for Faust up to date. I don't think... well, never mind. There's Faust, so it's the second best option to get right now. Alright? If you did not get the 6th anniversary or the 3rd anniversary ticket that was available, then it's your miss, you know. And this identity here will be your best choice here, pretty much. Alright, this false identity will be your best choice. If you don't want to get her because you don't have a bleed team, for example, in my case, I need to get these 2. These 2 identities are pretty much necessary for the bleed team, because bleed team is kind of a wide open. Like, it's awkward. Like, the bleed team, it's pretty much awkward. Like, it's 2 of the identities here. It's these 2 identities, and Don Quixote is getting benched, by the way. Like, yeah, pretty much the era of the blood feigning identities will pretty much be gone, which sucks. Yeah, this the shardable Faust and best identity will be the new one. Just wondering, Malfaust is not shardable, so keeping that in mind. You can use the anniversary ticket if you can. So yeah, if you cannot, then this is your best Faust option currently. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the quick update for you guys for the new update for the Olympus company. I don't know if I'll be able to pull for them. I don't have that many pulls, but since, well, nah, the banner will be gone once the interval releases, right? So it sucks balls. So I will not be able to pull for them, I'll have to shard them. Luckily I have a lot of shard for false, but only well uncooked. So earlier today I was actually playing a little bit of Yakuza 3 and holy shit dude, the enemy blocks a lot. The enemies do block a lot. I was saying like, yeah, they don't block too much. But never mind, like they block way too much for my taste. Like, it's one punch, like if you find it one enemy face to face, once you do one punch, they're gonna block your ass. Like, no matter what, they're gonna block you. Which, yeah, it sucks balls. So pretty much combo string in this game, it's really awkward. And it doesn't work the same way as like other games. So like say for example you started with Yakuza 0. Well, unfortunately the game will not work the same way as you expected. The combo streaks and other stuff are pretty much not that usable here. Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? Yeah, I knew it. I've never seen anyone from Tokyo wear expensive leather shoes with pointy toes like that. Can you really tell where I am just from my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you can tell me about it? I'll get you something to make it up with. Promise. Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay! There's a bar I like right near here. So let's grab some drink and talk. So 2 years or 1 year after the incidents of Yakuza, you want me to pretty much? But yeah. Yeah, this game is Yakuza 3. Like, you cannot defend this game. I really like this game. I'm really liking this game a lot. But you cannot defend the gameplay. The gameplay is very clunky. It makes sense. I mean, what can I do? Why would I judge the game that released in like the early days of PS3 game? Like, pick for example any early day games on PS3. They will be either clunky or they will be annoying to play pretty much. Like the early days of PS3, like I'm not saying the slim version, by the way, it's not the slim version of PS3, it's the fatso version. Which the performance was worse and the hardware was a lot more annoying to work with. So you can see why it's complicated. Like this one. Yeah, but the other games, hopefully they are less annoying than this one. Kaede, Anya, you can call me just Kaede. Kaede, huh? And Kiryu. Also, I did fix the mods earlier. I used to live in Kamurochi, if you ever heard of it. It's one of the citier parts of Tokyo. No, really? Definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous though. The closest I ever got in was a field trip to Kyoto. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we've got here in Okinawa is fishy and salty air. I don't know, I think Okinawa has a charm. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Aw gee, I sure wish I could live up there. But I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What did you want to know now? Well, if I'm going to move up there, we'll have to find a place to live, right? How much is the rent? Roppongi? Well, 6,000 years, 60k. And if you don't mind living in suburbs, you can find a decent apartment for 60k yen. Well, that's actually not so bad. I would say suburbs. You're not like one town over from the Kamurocho, right? More like an hour away. The only way to get rent that cheap is to live pretty far from the city. An hour? That's like not even Tokyo anymore. Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with it? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car anyway. Plus, how would I even get around? I drove into town today. Don't drink and drive. A car? Park fees are pretty expensive in Tokyo, you know? I'll bet it'll be like 30k a month. I would manage that, no problem. Hardly. It'll be more like 30k. What? That's practically what I'd be paying for rent. Why do people live just out of their cars? Why do people just live out of their cars? Oh, there you are, Kaede. I knew you'd find you here. Oh, Momiji. You do know me well. It's all hard to guess when you always go to the same bar. So who's this? This is Kiryu. He's from Tokyo. We were just chatting. I'm still thinking about moving in. I'm sorry about my friend here. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't let us meet it up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I can do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san, you know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. If you want to go, then go. I have to see for yourself whether we can make it or not. Kiryu-san, I knew you would understand. You understand why you worry about her, but if you stop her from trying, you just ended up resenting her, guys. I suppose you're right. I'll manage, don't worry. And if I need help, I'll just give Kiryu-san a call. What? Nani? Is that okay? Well, I did tell you to go. So here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand. Oh, thanks. It's not much, but take this. The fuck? What the hell is a Soki burger? Hey buddy, fucking burger. I love my burger. Yeah, we're gonna go now. I'll take care of the tab. Sounds like I didn't end in Tokyo before too long. Oh, don't tell if the side quest is complete or not. Truly old school, dude. You can tell that this game is like early days of PS3 era. Shit is stiff and bro. But do I hate it? Fuck no, why would I hate it? I enjoy the game a lot. Oh, I just started, so anyway. But still, I guess. Hey, what's wrong? You look like a veins about to pop. Oh, well, I probably should be bothering and random strange with this, but business hasn't been so good lately. You meet at the cabaret club? That's right. I'm the manager here, and, it's a long story. Hey, would you mind if I ask you for some advice? Sure, why not? I managed a cabaret club previously twice. I hate to make you stand in the street, so let's talk inside. Actually, there's a girl named Natsume who works at the club. She's the #1 hottest of the roster. She's pretty, she brings in the crown. She's even got the wealthy members of the elite wrapped around her finger. It's unbelievable. Oh, well, that's a good thing, right? Well, not exactly. Natsume started using her status as a leverage to influence the club's business decisions. On top of that, she developed a terrible attitude at work, and it seems she wants to fire the club. Just me fired from the club. Oh, why don't you fire her first? I can't do that. She's responsible for so much of our revenue that losing her would completely be the end of us. Sassy as she is. I just don't understand how a person could start out with such a passionate optimist, yet turn out so cold and confident. Maybe if I was such a fool of a manager. Well, if it is a hard-working manager, just what you're plotting over here. Oh, Natsume! Haven't seen around here before. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm off to Hawaii as it is. Oh, the four for me, okay? Hey, you can't just up and abandon us. This is your job. Not to bust your bottle, but my ride is almost here. Catch you later, daddy-o. Ah! It has no control over her. Hey, wait! I just had the best idea. Uh-oh. Why don't you work at our club for a while? What? Nani? It'll be a great idea. You come work for us, bring in some cash for yourself, and coach a fine young lady to knock Natsume off her throne. I have a hunch that she's the type that will only come to her senses when she loses the top position. And I would admit my leadership hasn't amounted to much. But I'm sure you've got the grit of to get your job done. So when can you start? Well, I don't know if it'll be much of help, but I suppose I could give you a shot. Trust me, you'll be helping us plenty. Allow me to introduce myself, then. I'm Sasaki. Sakaki. And you are... Kiryu. Azuma Kiryu. Kiryu, I'd like you to recruit a new hottest right away. Wait, I'm not going to be coaching the hottest already, right? Oh my god, it's another... Oh my god, it's another cabaret side quest. How many, dude? It's the third of them fucking game, dude. Or fourth game that I do the cabaret shit already. Wait, I'm not going to be coaching the hottest already working for you. I'm afraid all of our goals have fallen under the Natsume spell, so there won't be much you can do. It'll be far more effective to style with someone you brought in yourself. Yes, it makes sense. Also, here are some operation funds. Sorry it's not much, but it will be useful for at least a few major expenses. Let's hop right into it. Then, I'll have one of our staff members bring you to speed. How about a Koji? You'll know what to do. Hello, I'm Koji, one of the staff members. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. Here, I'll be assisting you going forward. Now let's recruit a new hottest. Okay, what should we do first? Simple. All you need to do is look for charming girls in downtown Ryukyu and approach them. I'm sure at least some of them are qualified to work here, Kiryu-san. This is someone who's a good fit. Please bring her over to the club. I'll have room for one extra staff member, so please make sure you bring someone who's genuinely interested. Well, I'll be leaving it to you. Thank you for your help. What the fuck, I have a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh. Need to bring a girl that actually has... The presentation went great. Time to celebrate some... Tantakatan. Was that the short you made from parallel leaves? The girls at the office are obsessed with it. We usually mix it with cranberry juice. Oh, you know! We get that team together and head down to a bar. Good idea. Everyone's been working so hard lately. After all, might be nice to take a night off. Why not, let's go. Mind giving everyone the company call? Tantakan. Tantakatan. I remember this when I'm over the cabaret club. We should be looking for a girl around this area. So let me explain why this game is such a block Yakuza here. So there it is, like, see? Like if you go and do something like this, like you're focusing this guy and then you change the... Like you can do some pretty decent combo, but... But I can get the gist of it, that this game is... Yeah, this game loves to block. And also they turn around very quickly, as you can see. Like, what the hell? Like, sometimes they let the guard down and then you can finish the combo and stuff, but oh boy, most of the time you're gonna be fighting some pretty damn annoying enemies with the guard up for 24/7. In short, this is not a pretty easy game in my opinion. I need to play around the game mechanics, which is the annoying defensive shit, and figure out how to deal with it. And the best way to do that is by unlocking some of the abilities that later you can unlock. But for now, yeah, you pretty much are bare bones. But if you get behind the enemy, you can do some combo here, as you can see. Oh my god. But yeah, most of the enemies gonna block your ass. And you know what's crazy? The thugs are... For now they're pretty fine, but... But yeah, that's the basically gist of it. Get behind the enemy, do the combo, and make sure to not mess around. If you mess around, or you can do like this, the third hit, you know, the finishing blow on the enemy, so you can combo them. But it's pretty damn difficult. Oh boy, it's gonna be tougher when we actually get into the boss battles. Like, you guys understand why this game it's called Block Yakuza or Blockza. Like, and then the defender is gonna be, but this game is not a Block Yakuza. You need to do this X and Y and Z, Y and yada yada yada. And I'll be like, yeah, dude, I'm literally in the first chapter of the game, pretty much. I'll definitely do that. I can definitely tiger drop, you know? Trust me. Okinawa is known for this festivals and stuff. Oh god, Okinawa festival are pretty cool. They're very cool. Thanks for listening. That was an Okinawa folk song called The Rose Balsam. Awesome. It's actually pretty good. A lot of Okinawan folk songs have themes of love, like this next tune about a young man pining for a woman. It's called The Moon's Beauty. If you have some time to spare, why not stay a while and listen? A better idea. Now, without further ado, The Moon's Beauty. Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Who gave you permission to pollute the airways with that wailing? Oh no, again? You there! Scream! Nothing left to see here. Get moving! And you! How many times do we gotta tell you to quit that howling? Keep a port wherever I want. You don't get to decide where I can and I can't see. We'll see who decides once I wire your trap shut. We'll head it up to here with you and your stupid old time ditties. Hey, what are you doing? Please, not my grandpa, Sunshi. You're not going to break it. Is that important to you? Don't worry then. Make a real smash hitter for you. Look bad. Your punks are the only things getting smashed today. And who the hell are you? Mind your own damn business, pops. You wanna stand up for this asswipe? Then it's your turn to face the music. Okay. Thugs. Get them up. Also, you need to take advantage of the grab. Nice enemies, it's not really blocks up, but against boss, oh boy. You're gonna be sorry, just you wait. Next time, you're toast. Thanks so much. Really owe you for stepping in like that. Don't mention him. Listening to the music of yours was all the thanks I needed. Now you meet the Rose Balsam? I learned the song from my grandmother when she first taught me how to play the sunshine. With your parents' consent as your compass, with virtue as your shield, you can face this world with a will as strong as a steel. All of my grandmother's life lessons are right there in these lyrics. I bet that's why it's the first one she had me to learn how to play. It's a beautiful song. I agree, and it's even more important to me nowadays. My grandmother passed away. She once told me that music is all I have, so the kindness of strangers is all I can rely to make my way in the world. Then that song in her memory, so that I never forget the lesson she taught me. Well, I should be proud of you. Hang in there, alright? I'll do my best. Thanks again for your help. Oh, and here, please take this. Okinawan delicacy. I would like a donut. Andangi. Andangi! Keep it out, Pichiru. Also no. You know that meme in that one anime that is a bit of retarded? It's pretty much that one. Sata Adangi. Yay! Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna try unlock the tech next now. Sorry, I couldn't help over here, but did you say your child has been kidnapped? Sorry? Where are you? You. We don't run the morning glory over there, just down the road. Your kid's being abducted. Well, you can just say my concern. Oh, so you are a teacher. All I know is that Takuya was taken from this hospital. I just got arranged to know. Let Takuya come alone. But it's too far to danger. We need to alert the authorities. If I call the police, then they will hurt my darling Takuya. I'd never be able to live with myself. What on earth should I do? Miss Kiryu-san, can I help me? You take care of children every day. Surely you understand what I'm going through. Okay, I'm on it. Let's go get Takuya back. Oh, thank you so much. Be careful, okay? What, you're not going with me? What is that guy this time? To the place, according to the text message, they should be waiting in a vacant park area just ahead. Empty lot, huh? Best to wait and see on this one. I'll stand quiet, you go in alone. Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll be there in the flesh. Okay. Hey, you alright? Hey, are you the punk who kidnapped Takuya? Hand it over now. Who the hell are you? Who does mean latest flame? Who the fuck? What? The fuck? Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. What the fuck? Oh god. So sorry. Where's Takuya? It's better be okay. Huh? What's this dog doing here? Takuya! Oh my poor little baby. I'm just gonna make it all better. Takuya is a dog? Don't call him that. He's a very important part of my family. Where's Grandma, my precious little angel? Oh, don't be afraid. Mom is here. The one who gave you that rotten mud. Damn it. We're over the moon. Went on and on about how much you loved me. I still have the voicemail on my cell. Use that voicemail to trick the vet. All of the low down nasty things you do. You're twisted. But it worked, didn't it? Everything I did it for one last chance to see you again. Aren't that just creepy? Imagine kidnapping for attention. Police done like this again, I'm going to the police. Can't thank you enough for all the help, Kiri-san. It's not much, but please take this. What should I do? Won't tell how you feel, but if you ask me, you really need a better way to express yourself. Oh shit, dude. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn off. Yeah, this is a lot better for me. Oh. Oh yeah, 2k XP, not much, but it is what it is. I have one final quest and we're gonna progress the story. I'm just gonna do quests here so I can get some EXP here to get ready to the next battle. Cause boy oh boy, if we are really weak, huh? We're really damn weak currently. Fuck, give me that run around, man. You're in the wrong here for owning all this money, and you're now gonna pay. It's not my awamori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're seated on instead. Carry out the deed. What? But my ancestor established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. Deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with that resort development deal. What's going on here? You mentioned land data. Please help me. This guy is after my awamori. Don't think I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you'd be better stay out of your business. If this has got something to do with the resort development, then I'm afraid it's my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat sack of cash. But just telling him that if he can pay up, then he can make a good on his back by giving me the deed to this land. What this is about? It's going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay it up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Thanks so much. You saved me from the brute. Oh really? It sounds like you're still gonna have to pay on that debt. Yeah, of course. I did borrow all the money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have to run belly up. Run a distillery. That's right, it's a bar near a bar where we make our own local spirits. Awamori. If you've never heard of it. Oh, and my name is Majima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu. A few years back ago, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business, compete with the other big distilleries in the town. And I think the investment didn't pay it off. Actually, it was resounding success. We aged our awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came around while this most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually not for another year still. But now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 mil in a week, you'll have to hand it over to the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contact? About that, I look over the fine print and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. That's how they get you. Still, only a week. They must really be in a hurry. If I had another year, I could pay him back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he keeps insisting I'm paying them right now. Maybe if I can find the heirloom Grandpa told me about. Just about any heirloom. And their heirloom. Well, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. That if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea what it is. Or if it even exists, for that matter. I've heard of that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls well people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan sharker again and try to explain your current situation? That might be better than putting all your eggs into the heirloom basket. I already know my situation, that's why he's demanding me to pay now. Wants to steal the distillery from me, and the stock of awamori we have, AG. That will net him way more than 20 mil I own. That must be his goal from the beginning. Hold on. Okay. Set it up the contract, then go back it on and take not just the distillery but the booze too. The family heirloom's my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere in the beach near orphanage. Even in Pride I think it's called. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh, that's the one. No way, I run that place. Never guessed there will be a buried treasure nearby though. What an incredible look! They must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me to find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth for your time, promise. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawa culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. But let's find that heirloom. Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like that. You're too kind, sir. Thank me once we find the thing, though. So, do you have any other clues that could help us find the heirloom? Oh, I do actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom's hidden. Sound of a crashing waves upon the sand so hot. A golden fall flows over the sacred turtle spot. Sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense, that will be the beach, and then from Morning Glory. That's definitely the place my grandma mentioned. The problem with the second line, a golden flow flows over the sacred turtle spot. The golden turtle must be the big hit, but I've got no clue as to what it means. Me neither. Well, I guess let's take a look for near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here for a moment before we head out? Why? I had to check on some of the awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. Oh, you're in the middle of this situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decision, but I think good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, please just call me on my cell phone. Right. I'll let you know what I find. Okay, it's a side quest where we need to progress and find the little things in the map. Alright, let's progress the main story now. Oh yeah, we cannot get hit by a truck and fly around. The kiddo scream. Waste and fly around. More if about Tun Katan or something, whatever it calls. So let's take a taxi here. What? Golf course station.